you can't throw a punch, then it don't feel right. 'Cause you can't come back anymore. You gotta play both sides. And you're coming out so tough. Are you sure? You're strong enough to stay on my mind. Are you strong enough to stay on my mind? So I miss you when you're by my side. Can you keep up? Keep hanging on until your body's touch. Right on your way, you're so good to me. Give it to me, but I'm so nice. You say give it to me, but will you pay the price? 'Cause you can't come back anymore. You gotta play both, don't show up, babe. And you're coming out so tough. Are you sure? You're strong enough to stay on.
Pass to Capella. Wall up top. Millsap covering. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for it. They've got Gobert. DeRozan out there with Clint Capella. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Wall in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's Cousins. Millsap has the open look to take the lead. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on John Wall.
Not a lot of front court players in the league can draw as many fouls as DeMarcus Cousins.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for John Wall. And then for Milwaukee, Peja Stojakovic, he's checked in for John Collins. And McCollum subbed in for Paul Millsap. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. And the call on the shot, it sends him to the line.
Testament to the savvy of McCollum. The defender bites on his subtle move, then is left with no choice but to foul him.
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. John Collins, he's checked in for Milwaukee. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Pass to Capella. Back to Jones. Now here's Gobert. And it's DeRozan at the elbow. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
And you want to talk about high-volume scores. Just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
Now, here is Young. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
That is why Trae Young has the ball.
Memphis has gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Walker against Young. Shot from Trae. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Pass to Towns. Over Gobert. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Young. Young's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Someone's open. Trae Young scanning and finds it.
Walker against Young. The 17-footer. Walker's shot is off.
Oh, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And he makes that one. McCollum's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks.
And McCollum's pace hasn't changed even under pressure.
54 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And the pass to Jones. Moves back up. Got it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And that box out saved them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And it's Towns missing.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Walker against Young. To the middle. Towns down low. Defended by Gobert. And as Towns missing, timeout called. The Grizzlies. They're down by 3. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, I think that's a great point, G.A. Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Trae Young.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
That's the guy you don't want shooting. Hield coming up big.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. The score is tied at 129. 1 second left in the fourth quarter of this one. Young for 3. Oh, they had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And regulation. Well, 4 quarters were enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here's Young. It's McCollum on the wing. No good from outside.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
As good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
They've got Trae Young. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Paul Millsap. And there's McCollum. And it's Lopez. And at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Shot to stop the run. It's blocked. DeRozan scanning the floor. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here. It's in. Trae Young comes up huge this time, looking like the go-to guy.
From deep, Walker. Rebound by Brook Lopez.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Out to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Gobert. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game now looking to finish it.
Oh, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 7. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first overtime. So it's the Bucks now. Young outside. McCollum outside. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
Well, the coach has confidence in C.J. taking that shot, and so C.J. has confidence in making it.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
And Hield is a player who you love to see take trips to the free throw line, as consistent as he is there. And the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight, Kevin. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul something.
Come on, partner, get your better, but that don't equal. But you can't help all your partners unless you done help yourself. So I need more than kudos and a high five. Cause I went from sidelines to the limelight. And I shine bright, ice cold bars, Klondike. And I never move with the same blind side. Oh, finite, but you feel the spirit, whole flow, shine light, so glow. Every lyric sing cold, so most like Rondo on my glow when I pivot. Oh. That's why I'll be on my own. I'll be on my own. My mama thought I was a child. But Dave Chappelle told me I'm
And last season, the Sixers unveiling a Dr. J statue on their Legends Walk outside the team training facility.
Oh, yeah, his second statue in Philly. I mean, the other one is down by the stadium. At that Legend Walk, you know who he joins? Wilt Chamberlain, Mo Cheeks, Bobby Jones, Billy Cunningham, Hal Greer. That's a good company to be in. Some great history for the Sixers.
We got Fox. Anthony out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Paul George. And it's Chandler in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Mavericks trail by 8. Dallas calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. His teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play, and this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during the last break talking with the team. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively. He said, make the easy play. Take care of the ball. We can't afford to just give away golden opportunities. We'll see if they can clean it up, guys.
And the jam by Stoudemire.
And Stoudemire just moves so well in that pick and roll. Just cuts the D to shreds with that set.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis and get away from the sloppy fouls.
Here's Chandler. And right side sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers have to retain possession here. Back to Fox. Down low. Chandler, the pass to Horford. 5 on the clock. Here's Fox. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And he gets the bucket.
Absorbing contact, finishing strong. And Horford is more physical than some people can think.
Passes it to Stoudemire. Feeds to Whiteside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Tyson Chandler.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And both free throws good from Whiteside.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Now here's Anthony. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And they'll keep possession. Anthony can't hit. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Harris. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Just incredible patience by Harris. Rising to the occasion in a big way with the key basketball.
And the 76ers making a change here. Hibby's checked in.
Let's pick free throws from a player they depend on in those situations.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the fourth quarter. To the paint. A drive by Anthony. It falls!
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the three spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Now here's Bledsoe. And it's sent back by Horford. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for the Mavericks. That's the first. That increases their lead to 6. The second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Dallas calls timeout. They trail by 7. 27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Seven seconds left to play in the final quarter. Mitchell with it, and it's Horford picking him up. And it's Mitchell missing. And
turn me into a giant. A thin line between living and I'm on the edge and I might just dive in. No turning back, man, I'm ready to go. Coming with me or I'm going alone. Man, I'm working changes on the class court, but I ain't afraid of danger. Now let me give you what you came for. Coming up, I'm coming up. Feel the rush, feel the rush. If this ain't legendary, what you call it? I said if this ain't legendary, what you call it? Feel the vibe, I feel the vibe. Extra live, I'm extra live. And I don't need improvement. Fell asleep, a man woke up superhuman.
back to Anthony. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one on low.
And guys, they did a better job of getting good looks inside in that first half. More of their shots now coming from the perimeter.
Al Horford's checked in for Philadelphia. And Toronto also making a switch. Wilkins is checked in.
You know, Carmelo Anthony, problematic for the defense. He spends so much time at the line, keeps you on a string.
Toronto calls timeout.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Carmelo Anthony.
And guys, his value has really come into play at the defensive end. So disruptive as a lockdown defender, forcing all those turnovers. Player of the game almost always goes to someone for their offense, but His D has been the big factor here tonight.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He said, if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. Richmond is out there with Jamal Murray. And then there's Steven Adams. Then there's Kevin Love. It's Wilkins. And at the 3, the small forward. Toronto calls timeout. With the floater, a putback. Adams, the pass to Love. And the call will be against Al Horford. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Pass to Love. Back to Wilkins. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Murray. Here's Adams, and Chandler sends it back.
With tremendous instincts and great position, Chandler scoping that one the entire way. Well known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Now here's Wilkins. We've got 1:28 left in the 4th. Off the run, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you look at Wilkins, everybody talks about the spectacular athleticism, but in some ways, I think he's just underrated as a basketball player. It just does so many things well for his team. A disappointing trip to the line there, even though it was just one miss. Now is not the time to be missing those. Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And Greg, you want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Well, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
58 seconds left in the 4th quarter. They double him with Love. Fox passes to Horford. Chandler trying to free himself up. Outside for George. Inside, and stolen by Murray.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Richmond with the bucket.
And he is extremely offensive-minded here tonight. Richmond with the skill set to score on all 3 levels.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're in front by 5. We got 33 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Mike Bibby's checked in for the 76ers. So they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
To think that at one point, after that horrific leg injury, Paul George, there was some doubt whether he could regain the level of play we're accustomed to. But this guy gets better and better.
Toronto calls timeout. They're behind by 7. 29 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Seconds left in the game. Wilkins can't get it to go.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
The 3, Richmond. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
On a roll here tonight. Richmond with a lot of offensive tools. He is happy to show them off. And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well,
pass to Towns from past the arc. They get a bet. Offside Collins. Harrell against Gallinari. 6 to shoot. The tray. And it's Morant with the rebound.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Morant is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Ayton. Then it's Mullen. And Harrell's in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now, here's Young. Drills the three-pointer. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
He gets that one. And the Warriors lead by 8.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
Timeout called the Bucks.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Montrezl Harrell.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, we are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball, play within the offense, and get good open shots. Kevin?
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
And it's Gallinari missing. Hardaway with 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Hardaway's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
Yeah, and Hardaway there squared up in distance. He is as reliable as it gets from outside.
Connects from 3-point range.
Incredible competitor. Trae Young always wants to be the one to take this shot.
And here's Morant. Following the 3-pointer by Trae Young. Morant passes to Ayton. Makes it off the glass. Ayton's got 16 here in the second half. Bucks trail by 8. That's at 5. That one wide left.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Now here's Morant. Defended by Young. Outside Mullen. Back at 6. Here's the lob with a hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Outside Stojakovic. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Young outside. To the inside. And the dunk by Towns.
That's next level vision. Young could probably lead the league in assists if that were his goal.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And the Warriors with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he...
Stop
It's the Jazz now, trailing by 4. Ball with it. He's picked up by Wall. Outside, Porzingis. It's Brogdon on the wing. Lays it up off the glass. Brogdon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's been a different player since halftime. Coming on strong.
Victor Oladipo is out there with Wall. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Capella in at the power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Victor Oladipo.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight. Because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Here's Ball. Following the basket by John Wall. Booker outside. It's stolen by DeRozan. Oh, wide open O'Neal from Oladipo. His 3-pointers off the mark. Jazz trail by 4. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
And the overall skill set that Isaac possesses really off the charts. A big man who can run the floor, but also with that wingspan can defend the rim.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers. Inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Wrong guy to put on the line in the close game. You know he's not going to miss.
Now, here's DeRozan, guarded close. Shoots over Isaac. DeRozan's shot is off.
Defense soft off him. He might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jump.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his 3rd foul so far. When a situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. He hits both from the stripe. 1:37 left in the 4th quarter. Now, here's DeRozan. He's covered by Isaac. And DeRozan. Here we go. Isaac passes to Booker. To the paint. It's stolen by Gobert. And here's DeRozan. 1:09 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And slam dunk by Gobert.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
You can't fail to protect the ball. That's like the result. Those types of turnovers.
6 to shoot. Aldridge can't get it to go. A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
Ball against Ball. Now here's Wall. Tight defense on him. That one, no good. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. On the wing, Booker to tie it up. Siakam pulls it in.
They came close there to tying it up.
That was a really important possession, especially at this stage of the game. Painful miss.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
When you're just talking about pure speed, Wall is incredible. An explosive point guard who dominates in both ends.
Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, what do you think?
trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, time is of the essence. Basket in the foul. It's got to be the game plan.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Ball finds Booker. Takes a three. It's good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
One of the strongest parts of this game, Zoe is phenomenal at finding ways to get guys involved.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. They're up by one. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they foul and stop the clock. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. That was a bucketed goal.
Guys. Keep on rocking in the free world. 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 Yeah, go ahead, go and do what you want. Live free, do what you want. Ride around town, ride a bike or something. Stay carefree, live life or something. Man, I know all the times they putting you down. I know it take a lot just to put up a smile, but for now, do things you ain't did in a while. Blue dress, ooh girl, I'm feeling your style. We out to get it. We on that, we about to shut down the city. We made a we find a force in our system. We love the weed on the cock of the vision. We don't got time like we don't on the watch. Whole team of mine, but we blow up the spot. I'm getting mine, you should know it's reliable. We got the keeping you high, no, none of my watch. I don't wanna follow you guys. I don't wanna lie in your box. My thought or thoughts. You could ever try and stop me. I'm the God and see it, the God in me. Give apologies, and I say that with honesty. I don't wanna hear it at all, to see it at all. I'm treating them all like they ain't never telling me. Saturday night, I'm trapping free world.
On the floor for Portland. Hall out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Will Barton. Then it's Turner. And it's Sabonis in at the power forward. Now, here's Clarkson. Here's the floater. A shot, no good.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Barton passes to Sabonis. The kick out to Barton. 6 on the shot clock. Misses off the right eye.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Clarkson passes to Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Yeah, the leadership skills on display there. Getting it done when it matters most. D'Angelo Russell.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Dominique Wilkins, who's checked in for the Raptors. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Bam Adebayo comes in for Turner. And it's Jason Tatum in for Will Barton. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Terry Stotts just went over his game plan with his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them he's doing a great job of finding space out in the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Here's Wilkins after the basket by Sabonis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you look at Wilkins, everybody talks about the spectacular athleticism, but in some ways, I think he's just underrated as a basketball player. He just does so many things well for his team. And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 6 now for the Trailblazers. Also passes to Wilkins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Sabonis. He drops the first one, and that brings them within 5. And so he hits both.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Russell against Paul. 1:16 left to play here in the fourth. It's good.
Chris Paul has drained plenty of huge shots in his career. Easy to see why he's so revered.
Russell inside. Sabonis is there. Adams' shot is good.
How about Steven Adams coming through? Give him a chance.
Paul against Russell. Paul outside. And that one drops for him. Paul's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Trailblazers.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And the Raptors call time here. They trail by 6. There's 49 seconds left to play in the final quarter. With the ball, they trail by 6. Here's Wilkins. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. And the shot is long. And so they choose to intentionally foul. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and an intentional foul right there. Right on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, Gilgeous-Alexander, such an intriguing prospect coming out of Kentucky. I can't wait to watch in a new system how it is that he starts to understand and develop further his offensive play.
Now here's Wilkins. A 3, Richmond. Offensive rebound. to Stoudemire. Lowry from outside. The Rockets pull it in. Valanciunas has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Stoudemire. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Lowry. And it's Bledsoe in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Lowry, good.
A veteran guard with a knack for penetrating defenses. Lowry can pretty much get any shot he wants.
Timeout called the Rockets.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Nikola Vucevic.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this. And on the road notes, and we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Mike D'Antoni was talking about with his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said, this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. Let's see if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David. And so it's Dallas with Harris, Van Stoudemire. And here is Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. For 3, Harris. No good. And it's Houston the other way. Thompson dishes to Levine. Pass to Valanciunas. Outside, Simmons. Thompson for 3. And Valanciunas kicks to Thompson. Outside, Simmons. Over Bledsoe on the money from 12 feet away. Simmons got the lead up to 12 now for the Rockets.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Rockets.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
They simply refused to let their opponent off the hook in either game this season. And that's why they're going to finish up the year with a 2-0 record in the season series against the Mavericks.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Vucevic.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And play stops, whistling what looks to be an illegal screen.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline. Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Here's Westbrook. And stolen by Hamilton. 4-on-3 break. On the court right now for the Spurs. We've got Williams. Weber is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Wallace in at the 5 down low. Now here's Williams. Rip Hamilton missing his last shot. Outside Westbrook. Lets it go with a 3. San Antonio getting another chance here. Weber can't hit.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Ingram dishes to Billups. Down low. Here's Gordon. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. 16 points for Aaron Gordon.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. We've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Gordon Hayward.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
And at last, he gets a little redemption. You know, it's been several games since he's been at his best. He's really been having a tough time. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
All right, David, thanks.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
1:30 left here in the fourth quarter. A floater. Weber can't hit. Pistons trail by 7. Pass to Ingram. Gordon dishes to Billups. Back to Gordon. To the middle. Here's Hamilton. 19 off the glass. Hamilton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
For 3, Westbrook. Oh, my goodness! Did you see the play?
Unbelievable.
And Weber, just tremendous size in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're down by 8. There's 53 seconds left in the game. Tipped. They recover it. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Spurs. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. This is it to Hayward. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 8. 34 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And I'm sure the coach is telling them it ain't over till it's over. Yeah, but I don't know.
Here's Hamilton, and breakthrough it goes. Great game for him. Double-double out. 11 points and 10 assists, and he commits the intentional foul. That's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Guys, no real chance for them to come back now.
Yeah, I think the focus has to be on their next game at this point.
Pass to Gordon. That shot is off.
Just wish that you would tell me if so. Then I got a place that we could go. Ain't gonna let you play me like the game's on your when you up at night. Playing games on your phone. Do I cross your mind? Gotta know these feelings for you I can't control. When you up at night. Playing games on your phone. Do I cross your mind? Gotta know these feelings for you I can't control. So where you wanna go? It don't really matter. Still get you. Came for a show. I'ma show. What you heard, what you know about me. Not a gang been riding around the forest with you. Lanes ain't a girl in the world that can make me change. Not as long as you keep playing games, baby. When you up at night, playing games on your phone, do I cross your mind? Gotta know these feelings for you I can't control. When you up at night, playing games on your phone, do I cross your mind? Gotta know these feelings for you I can't control.
To the left side wing. Passes it to Brown. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Dinwiddie passes to Butler. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, look, that's just the energy that Butler displays. A fiery personality who welcomes overcoming all types of challenges.
Atlanta making some changes. Ibaka comes in for Brown. And Rudy Gay is subbed in for Christie. And then for Detroit, Gordon comes in for Blake Griffin. And Richard Hamilton is subbed in for Chris Middleton. On the floor for Detroit, Ingram is out there with Aaron Gordon. And it's D-Bots. Then there's Chauncey Billups. That's Hamilton in at the 2-guard.
And really, Glenn has a terrific feel for this offense. Just seems to know whenever one of his guys is open.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Chauncey Billups.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Dwayne Casey talk to his team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. You got to like what Rip has done in this game.
He's running wild. They had to call a timeout just to take away at least some of his momentum.
On defense, Detroit. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. There's the double team with Hamilton. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the Pistons with possession here. Detroit's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Lynn against Billups. Here's Gordon. Back to Billups. Second chance shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Billups is a clutch performer, someone who isn't afraid of taking big shots. I just love how fearless he is.
And he ends up making the second, and that stretches their lead to 8. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 8. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter of this one. left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Lamb. Lays it up and backs it in. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 17 assists. Detroit leading by 6. Got a piece of it. He slaps the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
And Butler gets it to go. Billups against Gay. And it's Gordon. That time on the assist by Billups. 17 points for Aaron Gordon.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
And looking it over. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And I really like how Lynn elevates his game when it's all on the line. Just an amazing performer in the clutch.
Now here is Hamilton. .56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. 16 feet away, and that's good for 2. And the Pistons lead by 6.
How about the inventiveness from Ingram? Not to only see his open teammate, but deliver the pass as well.
No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
To the wing right side. Here's Dinwiddie. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, and that's all about shooting.
They double him with Butler. Ingram up top. Hamilton against Dinwiddie. Outside Billups. From deep. Gay with the block.
And Gay has put a ton of work into his defense over the years. Specifically, it's how he times blocking those shots.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and quick. No room for error, no time to waste.
Butler dishes to Dinwiddie. From deep. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. And now an intense.
Told me I was never gonna last, and that's why I just kept them in the past. Yeah, falling for it. So I can't wait too far. Running on no buckets, running, treat me like a star.
Everything feeling new now. Way up about the now. See the picture that I drew now. And I really can't lose now. In control like cruise now. Yeah, they know how I do it now. Yeah, they know. Yeah, they know. Yeah, they know. Yeah, they know. I'm doing me. Hey, that's how I like it. That's how I like it. Making a beat shit. Got on my wallet. Got on my wallet. I had a break out of the silence. Out of the silence. 130, I'm back.
I think most people consider Salt Lake City not a big free agent destination. So the Jazz are what they call a pipeline team. And what does it mean? It means they have to draft and develop their talent internally.
Russell Westbrook out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Wallace. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Weber in at the power forward. That's the San Antonio Five. And the Jazz say they need a fundamentally sound process to building their roster. Of course, no shortcuts.
Well, there's no question about that, Kevin. This is a group that has to be value-spaced with their free agent acquisitions in a small market. The draft picks have got to be smart. Their teaching and cultivating of that talent and development
Here's Westbrook. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Westbrook double team.